Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. I know I've done a video about this already, but I just wanted to reiterate certain things because a lot of people think that the manufacturers owe them a racket for smashing it? Or is that wear and tear? Stay tuned. Hey coaches, are you tired of feeding 1,000 balls an hour and not being able to see exactly what's going on in their techniques of your players?
Ready position.
Fast track tennis is the way. They'll feed the balls for you. You can stand on the same side as the person you're coaching. You can see exactly what they're doing wrong. Are they turning? Are they turning wrong?
Uniturn. Swing.
Can you really see it from the other side?
Uniturn.
Get fast track tennis today and help your
Swing.
students and help yourself with your lesson.
Swing.
All right, Coach Rob, you are my Mr. Rogers.
Oh, I guess I'll say thank you.
So take a look at that racket.
Yep.
Do you think that that is wear and tear? Or do you think that, I don't want to say that's abuse because it kind of rubs certain people the wrong way. Incidental contact is what we could call it.
You mean with the ground or a post?
Correct.
So it was incidentally hit on the ground or the post.
Well,
I mean, it could be, right? That's
right, definitely. Okay. The way it looks, definitely, right?
Yes. And you look at the bumper guard, you know it's worn.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the black of the
graphite.
The graphite that has come from under the bumper guard.
Right.
Has definitely been played with a lot.
Right.
So yeah, and then you can see here it's worn.
Oh yeah, right. There's
here
the impact marks.
You know, so
now looking at this is pretty well used. Now the story I was told, or what I was told, was that when they hit the top of the frame on a previous shot, and then hit another forehand on the top of the frame, and that's what caused that break right there.
Okay.
I mean, I guess
neither of us saw it, so
of course,
can't.
Of course, and it definitely
confirm or deny.
It could have definitely happened that way.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, because of all the things you pointed out to on the racket,
right, that
all of these little impacts, all these little, like, I'm slicing and I'm scrubbing it on the ground.
And what year model is this? How many?
This is current.
Is this a new generation?
Yeah, this is current. It's probably a year or less old because you can tell by this right here that it's current year.
Okay.
And the racket's only really been out for about a year. So, but like a lot of people come in to me and say, can I get a new racket? And can I get a warranty from Yonex or any of the other brands? I'm just saying I have a Yonex racket, and that's why I'm doing it on Yonex. And I'm like, well, it looks like all these impact marks may void you from the warranty, okay? And this one came back not warranted. Now, I'm going to hand you this. And I got the letter from Yonex, okay? Because Yonex wants to see the racket. They used to say that they x-ray the rackets. I don't know if that's true,
and you sent this back?
Yes, I did. Okay. That's why I got the letter.
Do you always send it back with the string in, or do you cut the string out?
So here's the thing. According to the letter, don't cut the strings out because they want to see if you're doing something fishy.
Right.
So if you cut the strings out, you void yourself from the
interesting.
Yeah, the warranty.
Did not know that.
Yeah. So
I haven't sent a racket back in years. So.
Yeah, but they want it intact.
Okay.
So it says, Yonex tennis frames are guaranteed against defect in materials and workmanship for a period of 1 year from the date of original purchase in the manner intended, used in the manner intended. Okay, make sure you're playing tennis with it. Keep your receipt.
Not hitting rocks?
Exactly, or trees. This does not include normal wear and tear. Post is not wear and tear. It is foreign object. Okay? And it's considered misuse or accidental damage or damage due to improper stringing. That's why they want to keep the strings in there.
Right.
Rackets returned for warranty inspection must be returned as is, with strings intact.
Yeah, interesting.
As stated.
I don't think I ever sent one back to Yonex, so I'm
No.
glad to see this. This is good to know.
Yeah, but they're not the only ones, though. They're not. To exercise the warranty, the product must be returned to the dealer where the racket was purchased with a copy of proof of purchase and brief statement that includes the date and nature of the alleged defect. Yonex specifically reserves the right to inspect and decide on the validity of the claim. If the claim is valid, Yonex will replace or repair the frame without charge within 6 to 8 weeks from the date of it being received. Okay.
Now, what's interesting there, at least to me, is repair. Like
Handle. It'd be handle.
So
Just in case there's something loose in the bottom.
So they could
can
go
repair
in there
that.
and do that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or if the butt cap is loose, they can replace the butt cap
Right.
and restaple.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it has nothing to do with
Yeah,
the frame.
okay.
Or,
Got it.
I mean, if the grommet popped out and it's making noise, they
You could put
may
new
be able
grommet
to
on?
do that.
Yeah, that would make sense, but I'm thinking
Like,
broken
no,
around,
they're
like,
going to
really?
crazy glue that racket
like,
back together.
Where's our man Dan?
Exactly. I think Dan will do a better job than they would.
They could, yeah.
Now, it says protect your racket from temperature extremes by utilizing a thermal racket bag. Avoid storing the racket where it will be subject to extreme temperatures, as performance of graphite is decreased by extreme temperatures. Do not store your racket in the trunk of an automobile. It
Correct.
states that in bold right here.
Big letters.
The use of head protection tape is encouraged as it helps to reduce abrasion received from continued contact with quartz surfaces. Abrasion can weaken a frame, in which can lead to breakage. That's what we're seeing right there. Racket damage incurred as a result of impact is not a valid claim. If you hit something the floor, no good, okay? Yonex recommends stringing tensions and patterns must be adhered to, otherwise the warranty will be invalid. So make sure you're stringing it within the range, not over tightening it, not going 100 pounds on one side and 50 on the other, where it goes like this.
And
okay?
two-piece.
Yeah, two-piece stringing. Now, it says the reason for the return of this particular racket is accidental damage. This is not deemed as a manufacturer defect. So not warranted, okay? I got another one here in which I'm gonna spare you the full details, but it looks like they taped where it broke right here. Now this is a little different, right?
That's
right,
a little more unusual.
yeah, right there. I mean, top of the net maybe, but I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but let's see why they didn't warranty this one. They said accidental damage, this is not deemed So they're saying you probably hit the net on this one.
Have you ever seen a racket break hitting the net?
Yeah,
Really?
the top of the net is made
I mean,
out of
post,
metal.
yes.
Yeah, no, the
But
top of the net. The top of the net, there's a metal
right, yeah, the
thing.
metal cable.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. This could happen on
Yeah.
that.
I've never seen that one.
I've
seen a lot of people hit the top, but I've never seen a racket break off of that.
I think they should have warranted this one because there's not too many right here.
Yeah.
And this is an interesting one because I've snapped one here before hitting 12 o'clock. You hit 12 o'clock,
Right.
it breaks right there or somewhere in this quadrant. So this is questionable. I'm guessing they're looking at the impact marks here and probably deeming it as not.
It's probably older than a year.
Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, they sent in a receipt, but
Right.
it's on Yonex's discretion. Now, the most funniest thing is somebody complained that this was manufacturer defect. There's no freaking way this is manufacturer defect.
No.
This is user defect.
This is a user losing his cool.
Mental defect. So yeah, guys, rackets don't crack like this. You have to strike stuff many, many times.
And this one's broken here and here.
Exactly. What are you hitting? You threw this against the wall or something, or as hard as you could, and it comes out like this. So don't bring a racket back like this. We're just gonna laugh at you because this is not manufacturer defect at all. Okay? So I hope we've guided you through, what manufacturer warranty is and what's usually covered. Usually, if something breaks within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, those are usually covered because they don't want to disappoint you after spending an X amount of money and you being not happy with their company by not covering it. But if it's like a year and you've done all this to it, it's going to be questionable, guys. Okay? Coach Rob, a.k.a. my Mr. Rogers, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.